In the first part of this unit, we're talking about modal melodies played over a drone. Now first, let's clarify what we mean when we say modal. It's similar to the idea of being in a key, using a major scale, being in a major key, or a minor scale to be in a minor key. The difference with a mode is that it has a very definite beginning, and in some cases that first note of the mode is used as the place where you start and the place where you return to. It's not like in chordal music, it's not really concerned about moving through chord progressions, and in some forms of modal music there is in fact no chord progression. It is simply one melody played in a particular mode. Let me just demonstrate. Let's choose these four notes: G, A flat, B flat, and C. Now those four notes on their own can be used to create little melodic shapes. Because the G is the lowest note in that set of four, it feels like a place to come home to. It feels like a place to return. Now, depending upon what the relationship is between the pitch G and the drone note, the first note of the mode, this melody, this little shape, can feel very consonant, or it could feel a little more unstable. Not dissonant necessarily, but less stable. In a consonant mode, our drone, let's choose C as the drone. So the whole mode is similar to a C minor scale. Technically, that's called an Aeolian mode. Root and fifth, C and G, that's the most stable. We'll also see in the high C, that unison, octave unison, is also very stable. So if there's a constant drone, there's a tendency to want to move back to the stable note, to that G. Or up to the C, which is also very stable. It feels less stable to spend time on the A flat or the B flat without returning to that G. If we change the drone note, use the same four melody notes, G, A flat, B flat, C, but we'll use a C sharp or a D flat as the drone note. Listen to how the feeling of stability or instability changes. Now that interval, C sharp to G, is actually considered a dissonant interval. It's a tritone, or an augmented fourth. It's not a particularly stable interval, so it would be less likely, if C sharp was the drone note, for you to land your melody, to end your melody on that note. But if you listen to that, the A flat, the D flat, and the A flat, it's a perfect fifth. The interval is a perfect fifth. So that gives the feeling of being at home.